Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live session here. My name is Lurky, and this is my coworker Amanda.
Hello.
And we are two certified light therapists from the Light Therapy Specialist. A long name, but yeah, we are here to share even more knowledge than we did last time. And we are actually talking about a very important theme today, I think, because there's a lot of people struggling with it and have a hard time finding something that actually can help them and relieve this pain. And Amanda, won't you give us a short little introduction in what we are talking about today?
Yes, of course. We are going to talk about migraines. I suffer from migraines, and I know a lot of other people do it too. And that's why we're going to talk about this little guy, the photonic P pen or puncture pen with green light, which has an effect on, for example, migraines.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think green light are pretty new for many people. Green light
Mm.
has slowly but shortly built up
Mhm.
in America, and then it moved over to Europe. And actually, yeah, the photonic lights P pen, as you showed, are the first on the market with green therapeutic light here in Europe,
Mhm.
and has
Mhm.
already many happy customers and users all over Europe. And we actually pre-launched it already in March, but it hasn't been on the market for so long. But we have so many fantastic reviews already, and I know Amanda will share her story a little bit later on how and what effect she got from it. Um, and can you show us just and talk about how actually the green light works on our body? Why should we use green light instead of, for example, a red light?
Yeah, I don't know if I say it right, but in Danish we will call it, we treat the capillary system or the capillary blood vessels in the brain or around the brain. And that's why we are using it here in the nose, in the nostrils, for example, or in the ear canal here, on both sides, of course. We use it up to 30 seconds per treatment, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, and also in the ears for migraine treatment. That will give the blood in the capillary system a calming release feeling, and that's why maybe your headache will go away faster than, for example, if you don't use the green therapeutic light.
Yeah,
Mm.
and for example, many people are using, also yourself are using medicine to help with migraines and
Yeah.
headaches. And when we talk about light therapy, we actually get the biochemical reaction right away. So that's also why we feel both better effects than we do usually with either with medical and pills than we do with the
Mm.
light therapy, because we get this instant reaction from the body because we're injecting the body with something it needs, the daily dose of light therapy, and we get the reaction right away, and we get the reaction also in the targeted areas as we do when we talk about the
Mm.
nostrils or the ears. So that's
Yeah.
also amazing to why we use the light therapy, maybe instead of the medicine or also.
Yeah, and when you use light therapy, no matter if it's green or red or what it is, it gives it releases endorphins in your body, which makes a pain release in your body and your head if you have a migraine, for example. So that's a huge help, for example, for me who has the migraines, to get over the state where I can't be in a room with other people and with light or anything faster than if I didn't use this one.
And when we talk about the green light, we have the, yes, as you showed, the photonic lights P pen green, and it
Yeah.
has actually three intensity levels. If you want to show
Mm-hmm.
how to use, we have the normal one, and we have the strongest one, or hard, whatever you want to
This
call
one.
it, and we also have the pulsing one, as you can
Yeah.
see here, where the light is pulsing. So it has these three different intensity levels because it depends on how your body are used to getting the light therapy. And we also recommend, usually when you have built up your body, to start with the light therapy, to use the pulsing, because we see an amazing effect when we're using pulsing light therapy on the body, how the cells react different when we use instant light, for example.
Yeah, and it's very easy to switch between. You turn it on or off here on the button, and maybe you can see the light on me in between there.
Yeah.
And you just make a soft press here, and the light program will switch, as you can see here. And again, just click and turn it off. So one click system, very, very user friendly and easy to use.
Yeah, and as you also showed when you were using it up in the nostril, you use it with the ultra
Yes.
focus head. So you can see here we have the ultra focus because we want this very intense light probe, and you get it in a very targeted area. And you can also remove the ultra focus head, so you get a much larger area. Where the light are coming out of the unit, as you can see here. And as Amanda showed, it's very easy to both switch to different heads or just put on the ultra focus head, so you're ready to do this migraine, for example, or headaches targeted treatment. But I know yesterday that you had a bad day, Amanda. You had some really bad migraine, and I was wondering if you wanted to share your story, how it all went, describe your migraine, if anyone are maybe feeling the same things as you, and also talk about how you were using the Photonic Lights P pen.
Yes, of course. Yesterday, I woke up in the morning. I had a shift where I got home from, and I was I have migraines with the aura, I think it's called also in English, where I have feeling problems. It's sums in my hands or in my tongue, and I lose the sight on one of my eyes. It not even if it's the other or the other one, but yesterday was my right eye. So I got home and I used this one in my nostrils for 30 seconds per dose, and also 30 seconds in my ears. And that meant to me that I could jump over the state where my migraine headache was bad. So I actually just skipped this part, the worst part of the migraine state. So I could go from the aura state to the state where the body starts to recovery and it's sore and I was tired, of course, but that state where my brain felt like it would pop out of my ears, I skipped that part, and I think you who have migraines also know this feeling where you can't be in a room with light or with people or anything. So that's a huge help for me to have this one, to skip medicine. I don't like popping pills every time I have this. So this is a huge tool, helping tool for me who has migraines. And I know a lot of people have it really often. I have it maybe on a bad month, I have it maybe 1 to 2 times, and I know some people have it both over more days, but also more like 13 days a month also. So I'm one of the lucky ones, if you can say so. But this is a really big help for me with migraine.
I don't know if you already told, but can you maybe I forgot to hear it, but how long did you use it for during the sessions when you were treating yourself, and how often during the day did you treat yourself?
Yeah, I did the treatment in every both nostrils and in both ear canals for 30 seconds, so 2 minutes at all, in the morning when I got home and before I got to sleep. And also in the night before I went to bed, I used the same amount with the pulsing, the highest program. So I am pretty used to light therapy, so I use this pulsing effect this one has. So 2 minutes, two times.
That's great. It's amazing story, and I'm so happy to hear that you actually got this relief, because we was meant to actually have the live session yesterday, and you were like, no, we need to move it forward because I have a really really bad migraine day, and it's also very interesting to see how it will go forward. It's how often you will maybe get the migraine when you will treat yourself regularly now, and how maybe if you have these migraines attacks or seizures, how maybe you will have minimize the progress in it. So I'm very interested to see how it will go further in this process.
Yeah, I think I might do every other day on the lower program when I don't have a headache or a migraine. Just use it for the maximum of 30 seconds in my nostrils and my ears. And of course, when I have an attack, hopefully it will get less and less when I use it regularly. But yeah, just doing some improve and maybe I can keep it awake if I do it like this.
Yeah, and we also actually have another story from Josephine, who was trying the P-pen during an expo where we actually pre-launched the Photonic Lights brand, and she was having a very bad migraine day and actually had the migraine seizure or attack, and she actually tried the P-pen for 1.5 minutes in only one nostril, and I think it's we will just show the clip here. She's talking Danish, but it's actually texted in English under, so you can read through it, and otherwise we will also translate it afterwards just to summon it up what she was saying. So let's look at Josefina's reaction to the P-pen green.
Ja. Hej, hvad hedder du?
Jeg hedder Josefine.
Og du har fået prøvet Photonic PP-pen?
Ja, det er lidt vildt. Altså, jeg har døjet med migræne i 10 år, og de sidste 2-3 døgn har jeg faktisk haft et større anfald. Og i løbet af, hvad stod jeg, ikke engang 1,5 minut, så kunne jeg mærke, at det slap herfra og bare stille og roligt opad. Og det var jeg vel kun i det ene næsebor. Det var altså lidt vildt.
Det er helt vildt. Og ja, du brugte knap i bihulen med det grønne lys, ikke?
Ja.
Ja. Og hvordan føles den her effekt, at det slap, eller var det noget, som du kunne kilder det, eller hvad?
Nej, men man føler sådan en varme, en beroligende effekt, og så kan man mærke, at der hvor hovedpinen den trykker, at det sådan, så begynder stille og roligt at slippe. Altså det så, men den slipper, og så har du sådan en varm følelse bagefter, at det er væk.
Ja. Ej, det er dejligt og fantastisk. Også så hurtigt det gik som
det må man sige. Altså tænk, hvis man behandlet regelmæssigt.
Ja, lige præcis.
Altså, så kan man kun forestille sig, hvor fantastisk det vil blive.
Ja, og du døjer ellers med migræne?
Ja, det har jeg faktisk gjort de sidste 10 år efterhånden, så det er næsten på flere anfald om måneden.
Tusind tak for den her lille interview. En sidste spørgsmål. Vil der være nogle andre, du vil også anbefale grønt lys PP-pen til?
Absolut, og i det jeg også kan høre, at det kan virke tinnitus, så synes jeg, at man skal prøve det.
Tusind tak for interviewet.
Yeah, really an amazing story too, and we had a lot of these on the expo in Herning in March. So yeah, it just makes our little light hearts happy when we hear these stories. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's just proving our vision, because our vision is also to help people and animals to get a better life with the light we can use, because we need this daily dose of light. And it's fantastic to see that we also can help a new targeted people that have very big issues with it. And we actually are also talking about having a case where we try also the green P-pen on our horses with headaches, because not only humans get headaches, we also have the horses that also get headaches. So we are trying to investigate how we can try that and how we can measure the effect of that. So that's also a very interesting part of it.
Yeah, and if you want this P-pen even in green or in red or maybe both, you can go on the webpage down here and buy it. And when you buy a P-pen, no matter if you buy 1 or 2 or how many you buy, it will come with a course. Our next photopuncture course is in June, in the middle of June, I think. But also, if you don't want to buy this pen, but also maybe just want to hear more about photopuncture with the red and green light, you can also just buy the course and come and hear a little bit more and maybe learn a little bit more and have a good talk. And if you have questions, you can ask them here.
Yeah, exactly. So the last course we had in April, it was fully booked after only some couple of minutes. So people were very engaging on joining it, because it's also important to us to give this knowledge out where we talk about, as you said, both photopuncture with the red light, but also the green light, and also where people are sharing different reviews and feedbacks and stories, and it is just an amazing evening where we have this course. So if you want to learn, please go in on the link that you see here right now, and you can also send us a direct message or an email if you are more interested to knowing more. But you can also go in on our webpage to just read more about the Photonic Lights P-Pen, both in red and green, and what it actually maybe can do for your needs and your issues. So it's an amazing product, and it's only the beginning. It's just we're just peeking through the window a little bit, and we're so ready to open the door and help more people with this big issue. And it's just a start here when we have this live session to actually talk about what green light can do for us or to us.
Yeah, and if you have any stories about migraines, maybe you have tried the P-Pen or want to hear more about it, just leave a comment and we will answer it, or send you a PB or a direct message to answer your questions. And maybe you're interested in someday buying one and try it on yourself.
Yes, and thank you so much, both Amanda and you who have been joining our live here, both on Facebook, and we're also live on YouTube at the same time. Amazing. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we will be back hopefully in not a longer time with another new interesting subjects where we can talk more about light and sharing everything and sharing stories. And of course, if you have migraines or headaches, or you know anyone who has, please share this live session to them on Messenger or Facebook, so you can also spread the word and we can help more people in general who has struggled with migraine and headache. And yeah, thank you for us. It's Lerky and Amanda from the Light Therapy Specialists.
Yeah, thank you for participating. Bye.
Bye.